Hello, Taurus. Let's get your new moon reading for September. I'm going to start with some oracle, and we're going to dive into the tarot. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You might want to watch all three to gain more insight. Right? And these are general. Take them as they resonate. I'm asking some questions here, like what to focus on, what's in your favor, what don't you see, and how you can best move forward. We have fertilizing. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. Okay, focusing on your soul, the spirit, your spiritual well-being, right? Yeah, I like that. What's working in their favor? Swan. Swan. I am everything I seek, the one I am, meant to trust above all else, to create one of the strongest loves within my lifetime. You are everything. Self-love. Okay, that works in your favor. I like that. All right, and what maybe you're not seeing? This is for Taurus. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Say hello. Drop me a comment. Good to have you here. All right, we have mischief. Mischief. Oh, there was a card there. Mischief. What you don't see. Mischief. Somebody around you maybe up to no good. Being sneaky. Possible. And let's take one of these. There we go. How to best move forward. Maybe the next step to consider to moving forward. Okay. We have flow. We have recovery. Moving on. Finding peace. Moving on from something. Is there something perhaps you haven't moved on from? I'm going to pull from tarot. We're going to use the Santa Muerta. For Taurus, please, let's give it one more shuffle. Get some tarot on this. Taurus. Here we go. What to focus on this first row. What to focus on. What to focus on. Whoa, okay. All right. What to focus on. We have a Five of Pentacles and we have a King of Wands. Nurturing your soul. King of Wands, what is your passion? Maybe you're too focused on this scarcity, this worry about not having enough or feeling like you're not enough, where you need to be stepping into your passion, your desire, and boldly moving forward. Right? We're gonna clarify with another tarot deck. So let's. All right, and then what's in your favor? All right, Knight of Wands, bold action, and Five of Cups. All right, Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups here. In your favor, Five of Cups. The loss is in your favor. Or, yeah, there may be a loss, whereas you had recovery moving on over here. I will clarify, gain some clarity on this. Knight of Wands is that passionate, fiery movement forward. He doesn't hesitate. He's bold. I like the King of Wands here, the Knight of Wands here. Is there something that you need to take action on that you really desire? And what you don't see, death and rebirth. What you don't see, mischief. Let me get one more card on that, please. Let me get another card on this mischief card and what they don't see, please, for Taurus. Not getting one, guys. I guess we'll just have to settle for our clarifiers. Huh. There's that one. Well, okay, now we got 2. All right. What do we have here? Golly, I'm making a mess of my cards. Page of Cups and the Hermit. Now, when I first picked them up, they were like this. So perhaps what you're not seeing is that something was not genuine. There was an offer perhaps that wasn't genuine. The way wasn't lit. The Hermit. Perhaps the need to spend some time in solitude. You know? Let me see. And so that you can recognize when people are insincere, when they're up to no good. You can put an end to those influences in your life. How to best move forward. King of Pentacles. All right. Very nurturing, abundant energy here. You also have the Devil. Releasing yourself. The bottom of the deck. The 6 of Cups. So, releasing anything from the past. This could be something, you know, from earlier days that you need to recover from, you need to move on from. That keeps you in the scarcity mindset, or you feel like it's a loss for you. Whereas in actuality, when you really look at it, it wasn't. It was in your best and highest. Let's clarify. With the Wild Unknown. Let's see. For Taurus, please. Let's clarify this for Taurus. One more shuffle. For Taurus, let's clarify this first row here. What they're focusing on. This is 5 of Pentacles energy. And we've got the Daughter of Cups. Again in the reverse. My gosh. You have the 9 of Swords and you have the Empress. Focus on what you want to create. This Empress energy is what you want to create. Wow. You have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. You have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Focus on nourishing your soul. Getting out of the head, this 9 of Swords energy. That scarcity mindset. Daughter of Cups. See, again, in the reverse, somebody was insincere somewhere. Focus on your soul. Focus on nurturing your soul, doing the soul healing. There's something that you want to create with this Empress energy. This is nurturing. This is creative. Having the resources available to you to create the abundance that you want, to see things grow around you. What isn't fulfilling you? Where has the work become arduous? You're just not passionate about it. There's a need to go within, because there's something. Your mind is somewhere, maybe focused on whatever this insincerity was, this disappointment, that you're feeling a loss. There's a need to put in the work to discover what your inner desires are, what your passions are, so that you can move forward what you want to create. Focus on your soul healing. What's in your favor? Okay, you're feeling the emotion feeling the emotion. That, you know, I mean, at least you're not bottling it up. And you are everything you seek. And you are believing in that you are important, that you are worthy. There's a sense of self-worth in this card. The Father of Swords in reverse. Okay, not completely intellectual, but perhaps too emotional. Let me some more on this. I would say allow the feelings to flow. The Tower, yeah. Allow it, and the Father of Cups. Look at this, Father of Swords, Father of Cups, both in reverse. Okay, that's in your favor. Your willingness to address, to go with the flow, to submit to the change, feel through it, allow the feelings, and discover your passion, your desire, what direction you want to move in. So you do have a willingness to work with the changes, to work through the disappointment and move on into something better for yourself. That's the first step. That is the most important step in the healing process, is recognizing what we're needing to heal, what we're feeling, what we need to work through, and then being willing to do it. Major. All right. What don't you see? We have mischief here. We have death and rebirth. We have this insincerity. Let's dive deeper. Maybe you haven't recognized yet this insincerity from somebody. Maybe you haven't recognized the mischief that they've been trying to cause. But when you do, you're willing to work through it. You have the Mother of Wands here. Fiery and passionate, moving forward, not hindered by anything. And you have the Two of Swords. There could be a decision that needs to be made. Well, yeah. I mean, if somebody's insincere and they're coming to you out of a false, presenting themselves falsely. There's death. Guys, yes. Again, with the death and rebirth. And the Judgment. That aha moment, knowing you need to put an end to it. Cut whoever this is off. If they're up to no good in your life. If they are insincere, being sneaky, being false. Look, examine your relationships and the things around you. Don't be blind to the deception, the insincerity of others. Really, really hone into your intuition. Look at this. How to move forward. 9 of Pentacles. Tapping into your strength, your independence, your confidence. Moving forward with confidence. After doing the recovery, you're moving on. You're finding peace. You are establishing your independence. These are sideways. 10 of Wands and the Daughter of Swords. Gaining clarity. The ending of the cycle. Ending the cycle, gaining the clarity. And the sword to cut yourself free here with this Daughter of Swords. How to free yourself. How to cut yourself free from the hold that anybody has over you and to move on from it. Yeah, look at the Eight of Swords. To set yourself free and move on. And now I get a bunch of cards. And the Son of Swords. Taking action, not hesitating to cut loose what needs to be cut loose. Stepping into your power with the Emperor. And then the Three of Pentacles. in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ah, yeah. Stop collaborating with those that are insincere, because they are keeping you from moving forward. They're draining your energies. They're keeping you from moving forward. There's a need to cut them loose, to set healthier boundaries. You know, when people don't support us and they're being sneaky, they're lying, they're deceiving, they're presenting themselves as something that they're not, it is necessary to create distance, to protect ourselves and our own energy so that we can move forward where we want to move forward. You have a passion and a desire. You have something you want to create. There's a creativity here within you. And you need to move forward on that. You need to step into your power, your authority, recognize these things, or these people, these situations that are less than sincere, that are deceiving. Do you make a decision to step away from them, to nurture your soul, to get in touch with your own inner higher self here for guidance and direction and what you want, and move on from these people, these situations that are less than genuine, that do not have your best and highest good at heart. They are deceitful. They are misleading. Wow. Okay. Let's pull from the Oracle. Closing for Taurus. That was weird. Okay, here we go. We have old ghosts. Old ghosts. Put them behind you. Put them in that place. They're old ghosts, no longer influencing you. Enabling yourself to move forward. For Taurus. You might see where the connection is. If you've been deceived and not seeing this, you might ask yourself why. What old patterns are at play here? You might want to revisit and look at any conditioning that you're not recognizing. Like, I need to take the deep dive, look within. What makes these people think that they can deceive you, that they can be insincere and get away with it? What old patterns or whatever perhaps do you need to let go of? We have protection here. Yeah, there's a need to protect yourself, protect your energies. Don't allow others to mislead you, misguide you, manipulate you. You have a line with your passion, your desire, with this King of Wand and this Knight of Wand energy here. There's something you desire for yourself. You have the Mother of Wands up here as well. These less than sincere, deceitful circumstances, people are keeping you from your passion and relaxed energy. Yeah. Align yourself with your desire and relax. Relax into it. Protect your energies, but flow. All right. Go with the flow. Make sure you're seeing what's not in your best and highest good. Who's not in alignment? What's not in alignment? What doesn't honor you? Rise up. Rise up and realize it is possible. Be open and willing to consider all possibilities and prepared to learn new things about yourself. Yeah, learning new things about yourself. I like that. All right, let's take you some runes, Taurus. All right, here we go. Wow, a lot of runes. We have the Star. Hope, success, wishes fulfilled. I like that. That passion, what you want to create, the creative desire. When you follow it, Go for it. Reach it. You're being told to reach for your dream. You have harvest, abundance, prosperity. Plan according to your passions, your desires, your creative desire. You have a lot in your favor here. Trust yourself. Just be wary of these sneaky people, situations, right? Any conditioning that has left you open to these. You want to heal so you can move forward. You have Berkana. This is nurturing. It is, it has to do with birthing an idea or a project. So yeah, right along with the Empress energy here, there's something within you that you want to create. You can. You need to believe in yourself. Trust yourself. All right? You are not, you need to get out of the scarcity mindset. You need to get out of the I'm not enough, or the feeling of lacking what you need to create, to make this happen, okay? You have what you need. You have what you need. We have Othala. Tradition, ancestral property, family ties. So you might look at the family aspects. Perhaps that's where the conditioning came from. Perhaps there's something in your family dynamics, either growing up or whatever, where it's left you predisposed to this deception, this manipulation, this people coming in, or situations that are less than sincere. They're not in your best and highest good. Examine things, look at things. Do the deep dive, do the healing, and move on into your future, your passion, your creative energy here. You have very, very good energy working in your favor, okay? This is what I have for you, Taurus. If you like this reading, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Say hello. Let me know where you are, how it resonated. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. All the more reason to leave me a comment and say hello. I really want to build community here. I want to connect and support one another here. If you want to subscribe and be part of the community, please do that. Hit that notification bell to be notified of future readings. If you want a personal reading, you want a deep dive, you want to look into areas you might need to work on, to address, maybe what you don't see, I do offer those on my website. The link is in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a very blessed new moon cycle here, this new cycle that we're beginning and going through. Blessings to you all.